Hello everybody, it's Chemical Gamer here, bringing you another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet video. Now, I know it's been a couple months since I've done a video, but before we hop into things, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody who's been following me up to this point. Thank you to everybody who subscribed to my channel. We actually hit over 100 subscribers with the last video, and I think one of my last videos got a couple thousand views, so that was awesome, and I never expected to get this far. I started out as a YouTuber as just kind of a small channel with somebody who had a huge passion for competitive Pokemon, who has kind of a different take on a lot of things with some original ideas, and I just wanted to kind of share those ideas on an avenue where I knew I'd be able to reach some people. So to get that much support in such a short amount of time when I'm still learning how to do everything is just absolutely amazing, and thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in. There are definitely going to be more videos coming up soon. I still have kind of a busy schedule, so what's been consuming a lot of my time too has just been I've been busy with work and school, and I still have a couple more semesters left to finish up here, but hopefully I'll have a little bit more time to start posting some more videos. I have some series coming up that I'm really excited to start putting out there for you in the meantime as we anticipate the new game. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop in this video here. Now, we got some really exciting news, and I know I'm a little bit late on this at this point, but I just found out about Regulation Set H and the rules for it. So when I started kind of falling out of competitive Pokemon here, it was when the Legendary format hit, which we know always happens about a year after the game's been out. And it's a lot of fun to be had still in the Legendary formats. It definitely changes the way the game's played, but it's definitely more of like a doubles tailored format. There's a lot of different things you can do with the competitive Legendary Pokemon, the restricted Legendaries. There's a lot more support you can have in the doubles matches, as they really just kind of dominate the meta in the singles format. It really just restricts the kind of Pokemon you can use. You really have to be using Pokemon, as tanky Pokemon that can actually take those hits from the really strong competitive Legendaries, or just be able to dish out enough damage or be able to set up on them. And it just kind of restricts your gameplay in a way that I don't find quite as fun as having a more full dex. And I know we've had some power creep with a lot of the new Pokemon that have come out into the game recently. Ogerpon was absolutely insane. Some of the new abilities from some of the new Scarlet and Violet Pokemon have been absolutely crazy and stirring things up. We've gotten some really good new moves. But I still think that the restricted Legendary is really just way down heavily on the format in a way where you can't be as creative and as free to show as much freedom with your gameplay. So, but this is super exciting, and Regulation H is going to be a no legendaries format, and that includes box legendaries as well as your regular legendaries. So like the Pokemon of Ruin, the Scarlet and Violet ones like Chein-pao and Tainlu and all those are not going to be allowed. Ogerpon, Pheasantipity, the ones from the DLC are also not going to be allowed, and also like the old classics too, like Moltres and Suicune and anything like that. So this is going to be a really fun format, in my opinion. Let's actually go and hop into the eligible Pokemon too, just to kind of highlight what is and isn't going to be allowed here for us. Alright, so taking a look here, we can see that we still have variants like Alolan Sandshrew and all those guys, but as we scroll down the list here a little bit further, we can start to see right away that as we jump from Generation 1 into Generation 2, Pokemon like Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno are not going to be available, as well as obviously the box legendaries like Mewtwo, but there are some notable Pokemon too that may be kind of like a gray area. So Ursaluna Blood Moon is one of those Pokemon that isn't really a legendary, but it also is such a unique Pokemon in that you only get one opportunity to catch it. It was only released in the DLC, but as we can see, in fact, that will be in this metagame here. We also have a lot of other big threats. We have the Golden Go, King Gambit, a lot of these Pokemon that have some massive stats still that are really going to dominate the format. So we still have some heavy hitters and stuff, but it's just going to be so refreshing to not have to deal with those legendary Pokemon. And then I also think that getting rid of some of the other dominant ones too, ones like Chein-pao and Tainlu that have really played such a heavy influence on the way the metagame's played, as well as some of the newer ones that got added in later battle seasons, things like Urshifu and Regieleki. It's gonna really stir things up. I always think that these formats are a little bit more fun when you don't have quite as many overpowered Pokemon in the format. Just really gives an opportunity for some more unique strategies to shine, get some new Pokemon an opportunity opportunity to rise up a little bit. Like I've said in the past too, I love the terrestrialization battle mechanic, you know, as far as competitive Pokemon goes. I think it's so much fun, and it really gives you the opportunity to play a lot of Pokemon that really get held back by their bad typing. It allows them to just have more opportunities to set up, or just gives it a little bit more offensive prowess to really take advantage of its natural stats and movesets. So I'm super excited about this. I'm definitely going to be doing some battle season videos. I'm going to be hopping up to the Master Ball tier, and it'll be fun because we're actually probably going to be climbing from pretty low since we've been out for a couple months. So let me know what you guys think about the new format. Let me know if you're excited, if there's any new Pokemon that you're really excited to try out. And I think that's going to wrap things up for this video. Thanks again so much, and this is Chemical Gamer out.